Hello and welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again, and if you're new here, welcome to you too. Today we're going to be having a look at the soundcore A20 Sleep Buds. The soundcore team reached out to me and sent me them free of charge to review. No money changed hands. This review will be totally my opinion, so whatever I say is I've not been paid to say. With all that being said, let's power on. So what's in the box? Well, on opening the box you'll see a wearing guide inside the lid, and once you get the case out you'll see, and opening it, you'll see the lights come on to start pairing the buds. And inside are the soft A20 Sleep Buds. On the back of the case there's a charging port and also the reset button. The quick start guide gives you details on wearing, powering on, pairing, charging, resetting the device, and controls and cleaning. Recommend you do read that quick start guide. There's lots of useful information there. There's an accessories tray which includes an installing guide for the extra ear wings, small and large included, the mediums are already on them, sealed ear tips, breathable ear tips, all in 3 sizes, and a charging cable. The buds themselves, when you take them out and then put them back in, they lock into place because they have a magnetic locking system for the contacts to be firmly seated when charging. One of the key features of the A20 Sleep Buds are the 4-point noise masking system. Okay, it's an intelligent external noise reduction system. What does that all mean? Well, the first 2 points are the twin seal ear tips that help to reduce or cut out external noise. So your partner sleeping, you're snoring, or if your partner's watching TV and you want to just sleep, that'll help to block that out. Okay. The next thing is the drivers themselves produce noise masking sound, so white noise. I'll talk about that later. The 4th point is the smart volume control, which automatically adjusts the level according to the level of the external noise. So if your partner is snoring extra loudly, it'll increase the volume to counteract that. Okay, let's be clear. This is not ANC. This is not an active noise cancelling system. It's blocking out external noises. So I hope that's clear. Any questions down below? One of the key features of the A20 earbuds is their actual design. They're designed for side sleepers. So what is a side sleeper, you might ask? Well, a side sleeper is someone who sleeps on their side rather than on their back. Okay, as you can see from the design there, they're designed to fit into the ear comfortably and leave a nice flat spot, if you like, for when you're lying on your side. They use ultra soft materials that cover 100% of the contact area of your concha. That's the hole in your ear. So they're extremely comfortable when you're lying on your side. Okay, they're ergonomically adaptive. They have an ergonomic adaptive curved shape which conforms to the natural shape of your ears, and it's an air-filled structure. The air wings, the bit that comes up the top, provide a pressure-free wearing experience. You can choose from 3 different sizes of ear wings and switch between sealed and breathable ear tips to find the ideal combination for your ears. Maximum comfort is the goal, and that is essentially what they achieve, a 100% comfortable sleeping position. What more could you ask for? Okay, so what's battery life for these buds? Well, it depends really whether you're in sleep mode or in Bluetooth mode. You will get up to 10 to 14 hours from the buds normally, and then 55 to 80 hours when you're recharging them using the case. Now, in sleep mode, you're listening to white noise. It helps you to lull yourself into sleep and sweet dreams, and that'll give you 14 hours from the buds and 80 hours recharging with the case. And in Bluetooth mode, when you're listening to playlists, music from whatever source, or watching a movie in bed on your Android TV box, you'll get 10 hours and an additional and up to 55 hours using the case to recharge. So I hope that's quite clear. If you've got any doubts on that, questions down below. Okay, let's take a moment to have a look at the software, the phone software that can control the Sleep A20s. If we bring up the there we got my phone, and as you can see from just the start screen, you can see this connected phone, and from there you can see left and right battery charges at 100%. Let's just go into there, and then in the first screen we have the same information there, and here we have you can set your bedtime reminder, so you get a reminder at 11 o'clock. I've set it for 11 o'clock and I'm getting up at 6:30, so I will get an alarm at 6:30 every day. Okay, that of course can be configured. You can change the times and come back on that. Also, we've got playback settings. Until I fall asleep, 2 hours. So it'll be, if you're already listening to a music playlist via Bluetooth, at the 2 hour mark, it will switch over to, you can set it to all night if you wanted to, or until I fall asleep. You then have a smart switch where it switches over. The earbuds automatically enter sleep mode and switch streaming media to sleep sounds after you fall asleep. So it'll go to white noise. Okay, let's come out of there. So for an additional configurability, if we go into settings at the top there, as you can see, by default mode is that we have it on Bluetooth as opposed to sleep. That can be changing when you go into, when you actually fall asleep, and that will change itself. Okay, but let's have a look at the controls. In the controls, you've got left and right, and you can configure what you do with each of those. At the moment, I have it configured so that, as you can see, the tap 3 times for both left and right is for the volume control. Okay, it's on the left ear to turn it down, minus, and on the right ear to turn it up. Okay, you can set it up however you want. We've got double tap. At the moment, it's set for double tap to play pause on the left ear. You can change it to switch mode or whatever. It's totally up to you. Let's go back out of there. We've got it on play pause. You set that up as you want. You can reset it if you get it all wrong. You can just reset, and that's done. So for EQing the device, you can go to sound effects and you can choose basically what sound profile you want. You've got the soundcore signature is the default. You can change it to a bass booster for one. You can have it acoustic, and you see the profile changes there with each one. Rock, high on the treble end, classical music with a dip right down there in the middle, and pop with a high middle end, bit slightly bassy, and then you've got custom EQs. I've got I've already configured a couple in there. We've got the default, and then we've got the custom EQ. You can set your profiles in there, and then you can add another one if you wish, and we're going to call this one test. Let's just say you want to call it test, and then you can boom 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 move everything around to your desire, to however you want. Make it trebly and cut off the high ends, and then that's it, done. We come out of there, and then we can go to test. You decide which one of your profiles you want to keep. So low bass, if we come out of there, the next thing we're going to have a look at is the sleep monitor. Actually, we've got to come back out of there for a moment. We'll come back into that setting in a minute. The sleep monitor is over on the bottom here. Currently no data because I haven't slept with them yet, but I will be. I'll be doing that over the next few days. You can set it to track your seats. It tracks your sleep automatically, and you can sync data regularly. In the unlikely event that you lose one of your buds, boop, gone, you need to find it. You go into the More Settings menu and find device. Click on that, and then you'll see that you've got left and right. You've lost the left one, so in this case we'd click on the left one and it gives you a message there. A high decibel beep will be played. Please ensure that you've removed your earbuds for your own safety and comfort. Pretty obvious. Okay, you click on that, and although this mic is a bit gain sensitive and you might not hear that, but I'll bring it up to the microphone, you can hear that better. So that message will go off after about 20 seconds. If not, you just cancel it there. Easy to find lost earbuds. The last thing to look at in the More Settings menu there is the widget. So you can set up a widget, and this will, you long press on any blank space on your phone's home screen as you normally would. Select widgets and find the soundcore widget. Long press and drag it to any location of your phone's home screen, and release your finger to complete. Adjust the size of the widget if needed. Okay, so I've already done that, and if I go to my home screen, you can see there's a widget there, big widget, and it's not enabled at the moment. So if I enable sleep mode, it will then go to rain, misty railway, or white noise. I've got it set to a misty railway sound at the moment. Let's turn that off and go back into the settings. So that's widgets as well. Device name, that's already preset. You don't change that. The serial number and update firmware. Update firmware is already updated. I'm currently on 1.32. The next thing to have a look at is the preloaded sleep sounds and set up and save your sleep sounds. So if we can go to the bottom of the screen there, you'll see sounds, sleep A20 and sleep data. Let's go into the sound section, and we've got my library and the sounds themselves. So you can get all kinds of sounds that will be downloaded and then transferred to your buds. Let's take a new one, and let's just say I want some plain old a thunderstorm. Why not go for the thunderstorm? So we got that, and then you can play it to have a listen. You can hear what it sounds like, and pause that, and okay, that's fine. We're going to add that, the thunderstorm. Tune sounds, we can make it brighter, brisker, brighter, softer. We'll make that one softer, and we'll save that. Okay, and then we're going to transfer it to the phone. Okay, this may take a minute, so I'm going to click transfer, and it'll go through doing that. It shows you the progress there. I'm going to speed this bit up until we get finished. Okay, so that fairly zipped through there, and that's all done. One new mix has been transferred to your earbuds. Got it. Okay, so let's go back into my library. As you can see, we've added that thunderstorm at the bottom there. Okay, and those are the white noise that we have, so you can play that if you want to. You can play white noise. Well, that just about covers it. So let's have a look at the pros and cons, and is it recommended or not, really? Well, on the pro side, we've got the 4-point noise masking system, zero pressure for side sleepers, the battery life, which is enormous, the app settings control and configurability, including things like the great sound that you get with EQ adjustment, the sleep monitor, and also the preloaded sounds, and also finding your lost buds if you should lose them. So the pros are extensive. The cons, very little I can think against them. Perhaps they are a little bit fiddly sometimes, but If you lose one, you can find it again. So that's the pros and cons dealt with. And the final question there, is it recommended or not? Well, most unreservedly, yes, I can recommend these earbuds. They're lovely. My youngest daughter has already claimed them, I'm afraid, though, but I might even get another set for myself. It's a big thumbs up from me on the soundcore A20 earbuds. Recommended. A question that you might have, of course, is where can I get hold of one of these pairs of A20 earbuds? Well, there's a Kickstarter discount. I will explain that in a moment for early birds, and it will be available on Amazon in the next couple of weeks. So today being the 16th of April, when they're launching on the Kickstarter, I'll leave a link down below where you can go to Kickstarter, where you can get a discount of $60 off, I believe. I'll leave a link down below. We've got more headphone videos coming up, so if you would do us a favor and yourself a favor by liking and subscribing, yada yada yada, click all the buttons for notifications, and then you'll be notified when the next video comes up, and it also helps with our engagement on the channel. All pushes the algorithm in our favor. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the next one.